Alright, hope everybody's having a good Monday, and it usually takes me not too long to get this video out, but it's been a very busy day. And the internet was up and down all day. So finally it's back, and I just watched a video, Steve Speaks, and he was showing off his amazing Ichiro Suzuki collection. And I remember back in 2001, I did not pull his rookie card. I just couldn't get it. It was, one or two per box, and I have a feeling that the guy knew where the card was in the approximate setting of the box, so that's why I probably never pulled one. And then all kinds of stuff happened that year, and then the cards disappeared and I couldn't find any, and then cards disappeared, in my area for a while, so I never collected Ichiro Suzuki. So, that is one thing that I might have started collecting if I had access to it, because he was a top player. But if you don't have access to things, you don't really collect things, or you're out of your collecting field. So one of the things I have been collecting these last couple years is DVDs, because I can find them for $1, sometimes even less, if you hit the right stores. If you hit the Goodwills, well, I'm sorry, you're $3 and up. But let's just show you what I have been watching the last week or two. And the first one I watched is The Tick Code. It's with Gregory Hines and Polly Draper, and the main person in the film here is this little kid here. He's been in a lot of things. I can't think of his name right now. He actually had a tiny role on Saturday Night Live and said darn or something like that in front of Norm Macdonald. He didn't say darn, but pretty close to it, and that's one of his claims to fame. He was also on a bunch of television shows as well. I don't know if Gregory Hines or this kid were had Tourette's syndrome. That's what the movie was about. It's quite shocking movie, and a lot of language even by that little kid there, 10 or 11, 12-year-old kid. But it's well done and very interesting, and if you're interested in a kind of an interesting drama you've never seen before from 1998, that's worth a pickup. All these were $1. Here's Shooting Fish with Kate Beckinsale. It's also got Stuart Townsend and Dan Futterman, and basically they are two con artists trying to con people out of money, and so they can better themselves. They're supposedly orphans, and it's not like Dumb and Dumber or anything like that, but one thing leads to another, and eventually catches up with them. But do they win in the end? And Kate Beckinsale somehow gets all mixed up in it just because she's trying to get 40 quid or something. I don't remember what the whole deal with that was. And then we have a very off-the-wall thing from around 1977, a comic drama of youth and indiscretion, and it's got Laurence Olivier in it. It says Laurence Olivier Presents. This was brand new, factory sealed. It's around $12 online, and as I said, in 1977, something about HBO Video in Granada, something you would have probably seen something like on PBS. It was very, very unusual because this young man was interested in her, and this old man married her, and I think he's half her age and he's double her age or something ridiculous like that. Very kind of unusual, and it's mostly set in a restaurant. So if you like this kind of drama English kind of thing, it's worth a pickup. It was very well acted and very well, very unusual. So I say that's kind of a classic right there, even though it's not really my thing. Here's Jay Barakhil in the Trotsky, and he played the reincarnation of Leon Trotsky. I want to say this is like a 10 years removed, Rushmore ripoff type movie. The funny thing is that he plays a 17-and-a-half-year-old when he's actually 26 in real life. And the young lady, I forget what her name was already. She's been in lots of things here. Sal Rubinek played his dad, and there's a few other people I've heard of, but I just can't think of. Genevieve Bujold was like a teacher slash dictator, and basically he wants to revolutionize his school. Very Canadian, very unusual, and very rated R for several language infractions there. But very interesting and unusual pickup, and I kind of enjoyed that one. So it's got a few special features on the disc as well, including outtakes. This one was probably the best of the bunch, Hell and High Water with Richard Widmark and Bella Darby. It's a CinemaScope film on 20th Century Fox, and this was a winner. I had to get it, and I really enjoyed all of it. Bella Darby is the only female on a sub, and he's an old retired submarine commander, and is going on one more mission with his crew of friends. So that's worth a watch and worth a pickup if you can even find it for $1 like I did. Two more flicks here, and we have unprecedented, the 2000 presidential election. Not much I can say about this. This was a very short one here, but if you watch the 2 special features, then it's a fairly long thing. I don't know why I didn't combine that all together in one feature, but this is a Shout Factory title here. And for $1, even the guy at FYE was impressed with that pickup for $1. I might go back next week and see if there's anything else or if they brought out any extra boxes down there. And the last but not least is yet another brand new, factory sealed for $1 whole, digitally restored and remastered Dance of the Drunk Mantis, aka Drunken Master 2. It was very, very silly. There was an English overdubbing, which was just fine, but the subtitles didn't match it at all, and some of the subtitles were way more descriptive than the English subtitles, or the English overdubbing. But very, very weird and unusual. If you're any kind of into the kung fu, and especially the comic kung fu, very, very bizarre movie there. This one I say was from 1977 or 78, somewhere between 78 and 79 is what I think it came out. I just can't read that fine print there. But this one came from, it says Golden Dragon Media, I think, on the back here. Really, really crazy. So I'm still working through a lot of the other FYE movies, and I picked up a few more. I think you saw in the last video from Dollar Tree, the William Shatner flick, and the two Roger Corman or whatever movies that I picked up. So that is what I've been finding for a whopping $1. And as I say, if you don't know what it is, get it, because you don't know what you're missing for a whole $1. Why spend 20 bucks on a film when you don't know, when you know what you're getting, but we'll spend $1 on something you don't know what you're getting, because you might, and again, you could get 20 movies for the price of one. You can always donate them, get rid of them, or use them as trade bait. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching.